What's up YouTube, it's Dalvazar here with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, this time talking about some new support for my favorite card ever that just got announced, and I'm super excited, so I'm making a video about it. Anyway, it's for Dark Magician, new Dark Magician support in the next OCG set, and later on this year, hopefully for us in the TCG. So I'm going to show off the cards that I've seen so far, and give you the translated effects and everything, and the names that I know. So here's the first one. This one is called Illusion Magic, and then it is a spell quick play card, and the effect reads that you can only activate one of these per turn, and then you contribute one dark spellcaster type monster you control, and then add up to 2 dark magicians from your deck or graveyard to your hand, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I assume that just means Dark Magician itself, not Dark Magician Girl, or Skilled Dark Magician, or any Dark Magician monster, because it just says Dark Magician. Then the next one is a cool looking trap card called Magician's Navigate. And it is a normal trap, and it has 2 effects. I assume you can choose, you can choose between one or the other. One is you can special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand, then special summon 1 level 7 or lower dark spellcaster monster from your deck. So that's a really easy way to get out both Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. 2 Dark Magicians, go into an Exies, do a bunch of cool stuff. I can't wait for that. And then its second effect activates if it's in the graveyard. And then it reads that if you control a Dark Magician, except during the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this trap card from your graveyard and then select 1 spell or trap your opponent controls, face-up spell or trap, I should say, and then you can negate its effects until the end of this turn. So that's really cool. And then next is a really cool monster. I'm so happy we're getting some low-level Dark Magician support monsters. But this one's called Magician's Rod, and it's a dark spellcaster, as you can see, level 3, I believe, yeah. It's a level 3, and it has 2 effects. The first is if it's normal summoned, you can add a spell or trap with Dark Magician in its card text from your deck to your hand. And then the second effect is if it's in the graveyard, I believe. If you activate a spell or trap or a spell or trap effect during your opponent's turn, then you contribute a dark spellcaster monster and add this monster from your graveyard to your hand. So that's pretty cool. And then the next one here is a really cool looking spell card. It kind of reminds me of the Eternal Soul trap card that they have there in the OCG right now. But its translated name is Dark Magic Circle. And it's a continuous spell. And it has 2 effects. You can only activate one, I think 1 per turn, or each one once per turn. I'm not too sure about that. I think it's only 1 effect a turn. But when it's activated, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then if it's either a spell or trap with Dark Magician in its text or a Dark Magician monster itself, you can reveal it. And then, actually, I think you can just reveal any of the cards in your hand, but I assume it's just the card that you need to add to your hand, and then add it to your hand. And then you return the other 2 to the top of the deck in any order you want. So that's really cool. That's almost like the Hunter card in Hearthstone, if any of you play that. And then the second effect is if Dark Magician is normal or special summoned to your side of the field, you can target a card your opponent controls and then banish it. So that's really cool. If we're going to get Eternal Soul as well and just kind of combine those, it would be amazing. And then the next card is a really cool card that I really want to see what can be done with it, and it's called Magician of Black Illusion. That's right. And then this one is a dark spellcaster level 7. It has the reverse attack and defense of Dark Magician, so that's kind of cool. And then this card actually has 3 effects, and I believe you can only use them once a turn, or no, you can use 1 and 3 once a turn. That's right. Yeah, it says right there. And so the first effect is if you activate a spell or trap or a spell or trap effect during your opponent's turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then its second effect is it becomes Dark Magician while in the monster zone, so that's kind of a passive effect. And then the third effect is while it's face up, you can activate a spell or trap, or sorry, if you activate a spell or trap effect while this card is face up, you can target a Dark Magician in your graveyard and then special summon it. So that's really cool, going to be able to go into some really cool Exies plays. And then the next card is another low level support that I'm super excited about. This one is called this one's Magician's Robe. I don't know if I said Magician's Robe before, but that previous one was Magician's Rod. This one's Magician's Robe. It's a level 2 dark spellcaster. It also has 2 effects that you can activate once a turn. And then its first effect reads that if you activate this, or during your opponent's turn, if you can discard this... Oh, wait. Sorry. Reading the wrong effect. During your opponent's turn, you can discard a spell or trap card and then special summon a Dark Magician from your deck, as long as this card's on the field, which is pretty awesome. And then its second effect is if you activate a spell or trap effect during your opponent's turn while this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon it from the graveyard. But then I think you banish it when it leaves the field. And then the last card that I want to talk about is a really cool one. I'm really excited about this. It's a new Exies Monster to go along with our Ebon Illusion Magician. But this one's like more catered towards Dark Magician, I guess. Nah, it's about the same. So it's a rank 7 Exies Monster. Got 2300 attack, 2800 defense. It takes 2 level 7 spellcasters to summon, and then it has 2 effects. And then the first one reads that while this card has an Exies material, you can activate quick play spell cards and trap cards from your hand during your opponent's turn, which is awesome. But you have to detach an Exies material each time you do it. So the most you can really hope for is 2. Unless you have like some other card that can give it extra materials. And then its second effect is if this Exies summon card is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect or by being destroyed in battle, you can special summon 1 dark spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck, and then you can destroy 1 card on the field. So that's like its own magical dimension almost, or like an Amulet Dragon tied with magical dimension, I guess. Actually, no, Amulet Dragon summons just Dark Magician from the graveyard. So yeah, it's basically like a way better magical dimension. But anyway, that's all of the new Dark Magician support that I've seen. I hope more comes out because that would be really cool. There's also looks like a new Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon coming out. It's literally called New Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. But I'll show a picture here of it too. So that looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to actually have like a different effect like the Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon does, but we'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am super excited about Dark Magician support coming out because I love Dark Magician so much. So if you guys are excited about it too, go ahead and leave a comment, leave a like, do whatever. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.